Welcome, everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, Jones A.T&T Stadium, where the tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of their beloved Texas Tech Red Raiders. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will go to work first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. With the catch, it's Eakin. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's McDaniel. Makes the catch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. And the Red Raiders are flying down the field. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. The play-action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Finds a crease at the 20. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. To the air on 1st down. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Joyner. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up 4th.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So Houston's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Sanford. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. Running to the left. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Gives it on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's McDaniel. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the shotgun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider.
How about a game-changing play for this defense?
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll move the tight end. He'll start this drive firing. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got it behind the line. It's Sanford. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying play action. Throwing right. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot, work in the middle of the field, and you know how fast he is. You just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Red Raider. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Finds the tight end. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
On the move, it's Sanford. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Cougars are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Good timing on the quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his man. It's Ballard. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. That one may sting you little guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Back to throw, it's McDaniel. Pocket breaking down. Now improvising. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Red Raiders are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Houston.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. Well, he did a good job to get the foot down inbounds, but only picked up a yard and not enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, they need to work with more space, Reese. I mean, it's not worth throwing the football all that way to the boundary, just a toe tap and get 1 yard. We got to do a better.
He'll take a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Taking it the other way. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock.
And the Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now, and it's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
To the air on 2nd down. Gets open down the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. It was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
The Cougars are rolling down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, goes and gets a first down.
And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's another play by this defense, and there's not much good, guys, I can say about this offense. I mean, they got the goose egg on the board. In 3rd and long again, something needs to go right for this club. They need to get some kind of shot in the arm, some kind of play, because right now it's been really bad.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And that's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Carter. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carter. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air. It's McDaniel. Pulls it in. It's Eakin. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Caught behind the line. It's Winfield. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understanding they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play, the defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
That is no good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Looking to take a shot. working the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. New set of downs after the completion. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The quick out. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll bring it out. It's Bryant. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To throw, it's McDaniel. Got it in the middle, it's Winfield. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Got his man all by himself. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. We'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Winfield. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's McDaniel. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get that back in the win column.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here, and now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
It's always interesting how people handle a late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston 1st down.
I know there are some people that say, no, in your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I prepared for it all week. Nice job by the offense getting the 1st down on 4th and 1.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting.
Breaks into the open. Past the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 31 over Northwestern. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Winfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short game there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. That's caught. It's Hudson. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Going to sling it on second down. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. The Cougars come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Using his legs, it's Joyner. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now on the option. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive wants to throw. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
Just keep slinging it. Caught over the middle. It's Ballard. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Houston wants to play fast.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Gets it to him on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Rushes on him. The throw. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it slips just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
And with that kick, man, we got a one-possession game. Here's the good thing. Good news is you got all 3 timeouts. So you can kick this football deep, use your timeouts, save as much time as you can to give your offense a chance to go win this football game.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. The play action fake. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And the Houston offense will take over.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ballard. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Gain of 24.
Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're looking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Here's the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this defense is going to need a few plays now to get some of this momentum back. Remember, they had a massive lead earlier in the game, but that's dwindled now. You wonder if they were just sleepwalking a little bit. They've got to step up now and play with some urgency.
Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Cougars. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Up by one, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone, the two-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gives it on the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Fires deep toward the end zone. He knocked it away, incomplete, and saved the game as this one is over. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.